some more wonderful EWI premium base coat for the thin coat render system going in the tub there. Woo, that's noisy. What's so special about today, Heath?
My birthday. Oh.
It's sunny.
Sun, yeah.
It's not your birthday.
Quite nice,
Is it your birthday? How old are you?
21.
Haha, 21 today.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to spend it any other way, really.
Proper birthday treat.
Yeah.
He's a real man now. Real men work on their birthdays.
I was a real man when I was 18.
Oh, that's so loud. Okay, we've just gotten all this section coated over the base coat, and now we're going to apply the first base coat and mesh to this remaining section around here, all the way to where we've got primed, just around there. Let's crack on. So to apply this EWI's premium base coat, that's the highest quality base coat that you can buy with reinforcement fibres, we're going to be using the render machine to spray it on. It's so much quicker. But what you do first, you can see there, you run through the water. Ethan has loaded it up, so we've got about 3 or 4 bags of gear ready to go. And you just flush the water through the pipe, and then as the gear runs through, it pushes all the water out, and then the gear will start coming out as well in a moment, which is why you'll see me holding it into a bucket to start with. It's always very handy as well to have a separate bucket of half filled with water to one side for whenever you turn the hose off, because you want to then put it in the water to keep a watertight seal to avoid the actual thin coat render hardening in the hose, which is a real risk. There we are, you can see it's coming out there now. I'll just let it come out a little bit because the very first bit will be a bit wet, and then on we go. See, I like to do the perimeter first. Now I find this machine is just so much more efficient, and not only is it quicker and less work on your body, it really, the way it forces the gear onto the wall, in my opinion, creates a stronger bond as well. The power of the machine actually blasting the render onto the wall creates a much stronger, I think, a much stronger bond to the wall as well, versus hand applied. So what I'll do, I will do a large section, or sort of a metre section, which is about the width of the reinforcement mesh that we are then going to embed into this base coat. Now, as standard, it says use a 6mm notched trowel to rule off your base coat and then embed the mesh into that. We tend to use a 10mm notched trowel and then press the mesh into it, and that pushes it back. I found that pushes it back nicely to just the thickness we like, and for us that works well, and it guarantees that you've definitely got enough thickness. Because a lot of people, I find in my experience, they'll scrimp it, they can scrimp a little bit on the material, or they might really scrape the render back using a 6mm notch trowel, and then when they embed the mesh, they then press the mesh really hard into that 6mm notch trowel, pushing it back to 3 or 4mm. So they've then not got the thickness that they actually wanted. Whereas using a 10mm notch trowel, for me personally, you can use a 6mm, a lot of people do, and if you apply it correctly, it's not a problem. But I think it's very easy to put it on too thin with a 6mm. So using a 10mm notch trowel would be my tip to guarantee you're getting enough thickness for the material to actually create a strong rendered finish. and a nice, strong, durable finish to help prevent any risks of sort of cracking. Also, this base coat is the strongest on the market that I've found. You can see there, that's the notch, that's the small notch trowel. We've also got a 4-foot notch trowel as well. The render machine itself really does make much lighter work of using this product. It really lends itself well to it. You see Kris there, the plastering guru, preparing it. We've got most of the base coat and mesh on that you can see behind me there. This is just cleaning out a bit there. We're a little bit short over here, so Ethan's just mixing up a little bit more. So crack on with that bit. Yeah, we're getting there. It's going well.